Gotta get myself beautiful for my audience. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, thought I just said that. How are you doing this morning, Amish? 54 degrees and clear this morning. I guess Tuesday, 53 and dark. Well, it's dark here too, but it's supposed to be clear. No clouds, sunny. Um, I guess Tuesday, tomorrow, Kat's going to take her maiden voyage in the van. She's never been in it. Um, I got a load of stuff to take up to our son, so she's going with me. Morning, junkyard. I know it's past time to make the donuts. That should have been done 3, 4 hours ago. Morning, Steve. I got up at midnight and I had to go to the bathroom, so I went to the bathroom. But I went out to the garage to see, for those that are keeping track, to see if some critter was in there eating the cat food. And at midnight, nothing had touched it. I haven't been out there yet this morning. I should go out there before she gets up and check it. I'll be right back and give you an update. Yeah. Nope. No. Bobby the boy on the bicycle. You're right. I haven't checked that in a while either. Well, gonna have to call the cops, I guess. 4:30 this morning. Somebody got into my car. Actually, my son. I guess he had to drop something off the trailer or something. There you go, pumpkin. There we are. Looky there. That was a good girl. Yeah. Dinner. That's right. Huh. Pretty girl. That's what I thought until I looked at the truck and then I seen it was my son. That's a good girl. Like that? Oh, you like that, don't you? Yes, you do. Oh, yeah. Mini bikes are they're a good seller. You can get 300-400 bucks for a good one. Somebody broke into your car at 4:30.
Yeah, Kurt.
Kurt, yeah. Hold on, pumpkin. I know you want to see Nana. There you go. Um, yeah, we lock it. So at least I do when I drive it and I'm done for the night. Skeeta, Steven, Amish, Junkyard. There you go. Congratulations. You're welcome. Too bad it wasn't as easy taking it off as it was putting it on. Fried chicken tonight. We're having pork tacos and beef tacos tonight. Um, I'm gonna make a pot of chicken vegetable soup uh, today. Good morning, gorgeous. I The other day when we was out in the garage, Kathy and I, we got it to where I can actually get to my vertical cooker. So I'm gonna get that out and get it cleaned up. I'm gonna put a chicken out of the freezer into the refrigerator, let it thaw out for a few days, and then probably Monday I'll put it on the vertical cooker and see how it works. I'll do a video of it. It should be pretty good. I mean, it should be nice and tender and juicy and everything else.
When's all this?
Huh?
What?
Probably do it Monday. Why? 'Cause we're gonna be busy all weekend.
We'll see how you feel Monday.
Huh? What's that?
We'll see how you feel Monday.
Yeah, but see how I feel Monday. Yeah. I take a bunch of stuff over there to the flea market Thursday. I got a flea market Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then I got to pack up, come home with it. So hopefully, when I come home, the only thing I'm bringing home is a pocket full of cash and Kathy and I. That would be nice.
And I'm gonna take the kids back.
You got to take the kids back. So I might not have a live stream Sunday by the time we get done because it stops at 5 o'clock or something like that on Sunday. So,
And we got the dogs.
huh?
The dog.
And yeah, we're gonna have two dogs here. My son, he's going to Florida. Him and his wife and Kyler and Kavana and Naya, they're all going to Florida. Some of that stuff, no reasonable offer will be refused. Yeah. A lot of that stuff that I'm taking, I got just a few bucks into it. If I can make what I paid for it or just a little bit of money on it, I'll be happy. 'Cause I'm trying to get room in the garage so I can get at least one storage unit cleaned out. I got that damn cast iron frying pan taking up so much room. If I only knew where I could get rid of it. Yeah. Yeah.
Huh? Come here. Change the package on
Huh?
that. You changed the package on that.
Yeah.
$3. half.
On the buns?
$3.
Oh yeah. Yeah. If you guys have ever had horseradish cheese, I seriously suggest you go get some if you've never had it. I made a burger last night with horseradish cheese on it, and that was fantastic. Now, it's expensive. She bought 10 slices of horseradish cheese. It was almost $10, but it was over it was like a pound and almost a pound and a half of that cheese. It's nice thick slices of cheese. So I don't use a lot of horseradish. Kathy likes a lot of it. She likes it on burgers and stuff like that. Um, but we got horseradish mayo. I like that. I like the horseradish cheese.
I like horseradish ground up.
Yeah, she likes ground up horseradish. It burns my throat too much. So it's like eating wasabi, if you know what I mean. It is a good detoxifier. You're right. You got an ad come up in 40 seconds. It'll make you sweat it out, I'm telling you. You know why they call it horseradish, don't you? Eat enough of that stuff, you won't be able to talk. It makes you hoarse. Yeah, yeah, well, start coughing so bad. I had to run to Lowe's. I gotta get some. I want to get a grade 8 bowl so I can make a gear puller if I need it. I gotta get some deck screws, and I need some mortar, or I don't care. Probably concrete. Most likely is mortar. But, I got a couple of places on the foundation I need to work on. I want to get that done before winter hits. Oh, that's good. There you go. You out there feeding the Democrats there, Junkyard? Yeah, the Democrats, that's right. You're getting to attack. Hmm. Oh, uh, I miss Owen too. Yeah, they still got another, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks here before they start to get into heavy um, harvesting for that. Usually last week of September, first week of October. Um, Kim, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Been a while. Kevin posted it on Facebook. I quit posting stuff like that on Facebook, but um, 45 years ago today, my brother was killed. My oldest brother. I know you don't do Facebook. Oh, he sent me pictures, and then he took them down as soon as I seen them. He took them down. So, but pictures of them doing Twister, and having a barbecue and grazing. You know what I mean? Yeah, they were having a good old time. Oh, yeah. You want to come see Papa again? Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. I know you miss the kitties, don't you? Yes, you do. Well, what they did is they painted a bunch of red, green, yellow, and blue circles on the parking lot. You know, it's about the size of manhole covers. Pretty girl. Are you pretty kitty? Cow pop bingo, yeah. She's getting big. She's probably about 8, 9 pounds. She's a big one. Good morning, Dan. She goes through about 5 pounds of kitty food a week. So, and she lets you know if her dish is empty. Meow. Mm-hmm. Pretty girl. Are you pretty girl? Yeah. Yeah, slip and slide it to Niagara Falls, yeah. No, we don't do that. Why would you want to do that? Hmm? Pretty girl. Okay, hold on. I, I said, hold on. I don't want you falling. She didn't want me to hold her up anymore. She gets back up here, I will. Well, you know. Shots, everybody, shots. Shots, shots, everybody, shots. Shots, everybody, shots. Shots, everybody, shots. It's Two Shot Monday. Oh, she had to get down and get her some vittles. I gotta make a pot of coffee. Just a minute. over here looking at me like, hey, my bowl's almost empty. Hey. Yeah. Enough to wake the dead. Anyway, she's a happy cat now. She's got a full bowl of victuals. She's a Democrat. She hates it when I say that to her, but she's a Democrat. Well, I'll show it to you, I think. You got an ad coming up in 40 seconds. That's my brother's grave marker there. I don't know if you can see it, but that's a picture of him there. I was just 16 years, a little over 16 years old. I was just turned 16 in July when that happened. Oh yeah, they're all they they have an interview of him. He did an interview, and they asked what he was doing there. It was done in a hotel room, I guess, before he done it. The guy's a whack job. See. There is. Um, there you go. A wizard. Anyways, right there, that link I just posted is one of the video interviews he was doing. The guy definitely looks like he's, half a truckload of bricks short of a full load. You know what I mean? I think Dan was just a couple years old at the time, weren't you, Dan? Maybe not even that old. I don't know. He doesn't wait for no one. You're right.
She's still in there.
Yeah.
Got one heck of a mess.
What did you do over 12?
Yeah, Brownville over there. Yeah. Hurry up.
Hold on, I gotta clean up the mess.
Oh,
What is that? That was a big one.
me a second. I'll be right with you. Good thing I checked.
What?
The diffuser was about ready to fall off. The thing, the sprayer down there. Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Sorry about that. It overflowed. The diffuser, I had to clean up underneath it because it had ground all over the place. The diffuser fell right off in my hand, and so that meant it was just hanging in there by a thread. So it's probably why it leaked all over the place. But it's never easy losing a brother or a sister. Um, you know, I lost a brother and I've lost a sister. I got a powder in my nose real quick. Cappy's lost a brother. Um, I haven't. I'll drive through the cemetery, but I haven't gotten out in a couple of years because I couldn't walk on the grass. And now that I can walk, I haven't been down there since I've had my knee operation. So, but next time I go that way, I'm going to stop. Cody and me were just there about a month and a half or 2 months ago, and I noticed my mom and dad had 4 lots, and my brother had one, and then my dad was cremated, and then my mom, when she passed, we put my dad's ashes in with my mother, so that was 2, and then our sister, her daughter, had two kids, mysteriously died um, after her going out on a binge, and then coming home the next day, one died. And a couple of years later, they were both girls, and they both died. They were only a year and a half, if that, something like that. She went out on a drinking binge and come home, and then the next day, the baby, she woke up and the baby was dead both times. Yeah, I don't believe that story, not for 1 minute. And I've always thought she had something to do with it. She is just, she's evil, pure rotten evil. That's all she is. Um, my mom and dad used to do everything for our sister. You know, every time you turned around, there was, giving her money, paying her bills, and all this other stuff, and her daughters. And when my mom passed away, her daughter, her daughter, um, at the funeral home, acted up so bad it was pathetic. She was an adult, you know. Um, she acted up at the funeral home because she knew that my mom couldn't do nothing for her no more, so she didn't care. But when my mom would do stuff for her, it was everything was great. But when she couldn't do anything for her, anymore, the money train was over, so she didn't care. So that's the gist of that family part. You're fine. So anything new with anybody? No? Okay. No, she hasn't. Um, she didn't tell me. Oh, sorry, you got an ad coming up in 5 seconds. I'm just checking on my bee venom. According to this, it's supposed to be here by the 25th, but it's already been shipped out since from Chicago, Illinois on the 15th. So I wouldn't think it'd take 10 days to get from Chicago to here, but. Morning, Kevin. How was the game of Twister last night? Pretty good? Well, the more weight you lose, the better your diabetes is going to be. I don't know. I was taking metformin for my diabetes, and then I went and had that surgery and stuff like that. My A1C went from like 7.9 or somewhere around there down to 5.3, and I don't need it no more. So now last time I had my A1C checked, it was 4.8. So. So, anyways, I'll let you guys know what the bee honey does. It's I got it for my edema on my legs. But you can use it for inflammation, arthritis, pain, all that. It's just salve. So I got 4 jars of it. So I got it on a good deal. So um, I should have took all of it that they had at the time. They only had 8 jars at the time, so I should have took it all, but I didn't. Um, Now wait a minute. We already discussed this last night. I told them about how you showed up last or Saturday with your pickup truck and the stock trailer, triaxle stock trailer, and you just brought the girls up for a ride. But it was nicer you kept the windows open so they could get some air through there. But you wouldn't unload them because you didn't have a loading ramp, and it was just too hard to get them in and out of there. So, and then you was going home Sunday to paint some red, green, orange, red, green, yellow, and blue circles on about the size of manhole covers in the parking lot, so you guys could play Twister. See what happens when you don't show up? Then Amish told me that you guys were out there playing Patty Plop bingo out in the yard. Seeing which one would drop a patty where. Oh, B29, I win. I have to go to the little boy's room. I'll be right back. Oh. There we go. Oh. Yeah, I don't like that. Vanilla caramel. Well, I won't be putting that in my coffee again. So, anything going on with anybody? Y'all a bunch of talkatives, I'm telling you. Huh. Yeah, I wonder if I can rent them too. Yeah. Now Tim was talking about a motorized bike, but here's an electric one. They want $100 for it, but it needs a battery. Um, said the owner died unexpectedly. You can't pedal it because the motor, I guess, is hooked into the battery. And if it doesn't have a battery charge, it won't work. I don't know how that works, but I was going to see how much battery is. An e-bike is worth $300-400 if it, if it's working. New ones are like $900.
No. I just saying that.
Huh.
Stop. That's the table. Come on. Another thing here. Don't do it.
Well, if you put a new battery in it, you'd be right at $275 for it. So it isn't, unless you were just going to keep it yourself. But
Other people already watched it.
Yeah. Let's go.
you have a good day at school, you two.
Okay.
Love ya.
Are we taking the car?
Okay.
Got ad coming up 55 seconds. I've been looking for one of these. I had them for $90, $89. This guy's got it for $50. I don't know. It says there's no holes in it. It's probably worth the $50. Save myself $40 from buying a new one. Heavy duty, it's a gray tarp on one side and rubber on the other. That's what them Haitians wanted to do. They wanted to rent a chicken for the night. Yes, they do voodoo. That's what they do with them. Do what you do to voodoo do. Never seen one like this before. It's a fresh air machine. That box down at the bottom is your air pump. It pumps the air through the hoses into the face mask. You can use it when you're like spray painting or I don't know, any place where it's costing, the fumes are bad. I ain't never seen anything like that. And it's cheap, $50. Yep. Excuse me. Yeah, back in the 80s, some diesel cars, they weren't worth a damn. Now, a new guy I worked for had an Oldsmobile, okay, um, four door. I can't remember the make of it, but it had a diesel in it. But the diesel, the diesel runs at such a low RPM, the transmission is geared for that diesel engine. Now, I didn't know if you could do it or not, but if you'd have took that diesel engine out and hooked up, a small block Chevy to it or, a GM to it, a little 350 or, whatever would mount to that, I'm pretty sure you'd have probably one of the fastest cars around because that transmission was geared for, low RPMs. And as soon as you put a high revving engine in that, I'm sure she would get up and go or get up and gone, one of the two. Oh, man. The other stuff started doing on me. Thought I was over it. Well, you guys ain't very talkative today. You had duties to do. Oh yeah. Yellow. Yeah, that was another thing yesterday. You didn't see that coming. The Democrats keep telling that he's doing all this. He's going to be bad for. They're the ones that are causing this. It's exactly what's doing it. They're saying how bad he is, and all these idiots are believing it. Found a new mini bike for Tim. There you go, Tim. Heavy duty chopper mini bike for adults. They are intelligently challenged. You're right. So, I don't know. Probably go up. I don't know. Yeah, they're going after the wrong politician. I'm waiting for the, cowboys and politicians. Right. You heard about the four people sitting at the campfire, didn't you? First one was an Indian. He speaks up. He says, "We were once many, and now we are a few." All of a sudden, the Mexican stood up. He said, "We were once many, and now we are a few." All of a sudden, the third guy stands up. He says, "I'm a politician. We were once few, but now we're many." The other guy just sitting there tips his cowboy hat up and says, "That's because we haven't played cowboys and politicians yet." I've seen something the other day. They're talking about by 2030, if it keeps the present pace that it's going, most people will not be able to live in their homes anymore. If you own a mortgage or owe a mortgage on it, you won't be able to keep your house. It's not that the payment will kill you, it's the insurance. So they'll raise the insurance so high you won't be able to afford the insurance to keep on your mortgage, which means you'll default on your mortgage, which means you have to move out. And the taxes, yeah. So it's what they say. They want to get everybody out of their homes and into the cities, to for the 15-minute cities, so you can go anywhere in the city and get anything you want within 15 minutes. Well, they want to herd everybody into the cities so you don't own nothing. You'll never have any wealth, and the people that do have money will own all the land around you. So yeah, and you'll like it. You're right. You won't own anything and you'll like it. And they'll still get $3,000 a month for rent. You're pretty bad when your house taxes is going to be like a house payment. Got an ad coming up in 51 seconds. It's terrible. It's terrible, I'm telling you. Well, apartment buildings are outpacing homes right now, as far as being construction. And, they should build homes because they'll have you buy the home and you'll pay payments on it for 10 years. And then you won't be able to afford it no more. So they'll come get your house, kick you out, Now they have a house in the land. Let me my insurance should come out tomorrow. I want to see how much it is. Right now, my insurance is $306 a month for 2 cars in the house. Kind of expensive. You pay $9,000 a year for a house and car insurance. What are you driving? A Mercedes Benz? BMW? That's $700 a month. More than that. $750 a month insurance. That's ridiculous, isn't it? It's ridiculous. 3 months ago, my house insurance and my car insurance was $228. 6 months ago, it was $194. It's jumped up that much in less than 6 months. I'm waiting for the bill tomorrow because if it's, if it goes up again tomorrow, I don't know. I'm done with them. I'll find somebody else. I'll get some cut rate insurance someplace. Guess I'm going to have to call Flo. Oh, yeah, I know. There you go. You mean the other place in town? Well, now's the time, if you can sell, is to sell it because the market's high, and if people's got money, they can buy a house. If you can sell it, now's the time, and that's what I've been talking to Kathy and thinking about selling this place. Um, make a little bit of money on it, see if we can find a few acres someplace, and then put a double wide on it or something like that, and be done with it. I even thought about buying 2 campers, one down south and one up here. Go down there for 6 months, come up here for 6 months. It'd still be cheaper than paying house insurance, car, and the taxes and everything else. around South Alabama or Georgia or something like that down there. Well, I know Tennessee is nice, but I want to get out of it gets a little cold in Tennessee. Not like it does up here, but you couldn't stay in a camper. You shouldn't stay in a camper all winter down there. And they probably don't have campgrounds open year round, so. I'm looking for a permanent campground where you can put a camper there permanently and leave it there so you don't have to move it. They are all year round. I don't know. No, I'm not going to California. Can't see myself there. Never. California is a place you need to flee. So you load up the wagon and you move back to Tennessee. Not until you get a Republican governor there and they start turning that city or that state around. Tennessee is no different than Mexico. It's a third world country. That's all it is. Or not Tennessee, California. California is nothing more than Mexico. It's a third world country. That's why Newsom decided he didn't want to run for president or be on the vice president ticket, is because he knew that would kill him. Even though these idiots in California keep voting for Democrats because it's doing so good for them. Ohio's getting there, you're right, because all the Haitians. That's what happened to Michigan up here by Dearborn. All them Chaldeans come in, and once you get a few of them there, they all start migrating there, and then, sooner or later you got hundreds, and then you got thousands of them. They all flock to the same area. Same with Haitian. They all went to Springfield. And then they started coming. You know, a few of them got there. Then all of a sudden, hey, come to Springfield, Ohio. And a few more. Then all of a sudden, there's only 60,000 people in Springfield, and they just got a population of 20,000 more Haitians. 1/3 of the population that they had before is now Haitian. So, you know, they got 80,000 people, I guess, in Springfield. So a quarter of them are Haitian. And they don't speak English, they don't understand the law, and they'll go into the grocery. You can't even go in the grocery store because they try to make you pay to walk down aisles. And then they sit there and grab food and they eat it, and then they throw it on the floor. And they don't pay for nothing. Allegedly. I can neither confirm nor deny, but I can speculate. I think our president and our vice president right now are mental midgets, and that's not allegedly, and I can confirm that, and I will not deny that. They are. Both of them. Mental midgets. All right, everybody. I'm going to call it a day. I have to go to the bathroom. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. And I will see you Wednesday. Have a good day, everybody. Take care. Love you too. Sorry about quitting early, but I have to go. And, you know, take care, everybody.